Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varisthaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. I bow down to the feet of Sri Ramakrishna, Mother Sharda Devi and Swami Vivekananda. My special namaskars to all of you. Today, I was in a dilemma. What should I speak? What should I address? Then one of our devotees asked me to speak about the pilgrimage which I had been to India. But my mind was still ambiguous and thinking, should I prepare our devotees and myself for the birthday of Mother Sharda Devi? Or should I speak about my pilgrimage? I decided, let me speak on Mother Sharda Devi, and then went on preparing. But I don't know whether it was the will of the Mother, Divine Mother, that she wanted me to speak on the pilgrimage. I tried hard and hard and hard. I couldn't prepare for Mother's lecture, though it was all, everything, notes was ready. Somehow I couldn't do. Maybe I thought at the last moment, maybe some 3-4 hours back, I started rearranging the ideas of pilgrimage. And now I want to speak about the pilgrimage to India, which I did this time, and also a little, if I have time, I can cover for the to the pilgrimage of the last time too. Now, first of all, I'll just take you through one of the story. You know, many people, we go to the pilgrimages, we go in a group and family and other things. So likewise, one family had gone, the head of the family, they went to that temple, they rushed, there was so much of rush, so much of people. You know, in India, a lot of people go to the pilgrimage, the population is too high. Our South African population is just 5.6 crores in millions, maybe. 15 million, something like that, 15.5 million. Okay. So in India, we call it in crores. So 5.5 crores. Do you know what is the population of India? 140 crores. So you can compare what is the population of India. It has now reached 140 crores. South Africa, with such a big mass of land, it is just 5.5 crores. India is 140 crores. So you can see how the rush will be, the traffic jam will be. So with great difficulty, they have gone to the temple in spite of all the traffic jam, and then all the business center shops, and they have entered the temple. So much of people, they elbowed, they rushed, they went inside, they took the prasad, they went around the temple and finished the pilgrimage, or came out, and that owner or the head of that family is asking his wife, what was the deity god inside the temple? So they do not know which is the deity. They have gone there, they rushed, they ate the prasad, they went, did everything, but they do not know which is the deity or the god or the goddess which is inside. So this is the way we go. There is a saying, we go to the yatra, yatra means pilgrimage, and then collect some patra. Patra means vessels. We go for shopping and we get some items, clothes and shopping items and some vessels. So we go to the yatra to collect patra. Patra means vessels. That's all. So are we going to there are a lot of malls, there are a lot of things here. We could have done the shopping here, but we go to the pilgrimage, we go to the sacred sites to do shopping there too. We, establish our worldliness even in the pilgrimage and become victorious. We defeat spirituality with our worldliness. And there is a saying in English, Yatishwaranandaji Maharaj used to tell, from sublime to ridiculous, whatever that might be. Now, another way of going to the pilgrimage. Why do we go to the pilgrimage? Just I will take you through one incident. Newly wed couple, both of them, husband and wife, with their family had gone to a pilgrimage. There in the pilgrimage, there was one well. I don't know, somehow in South Africa, we don't have the concept of well. Europe, there is well. In India, there is well. Other places, we know the well. It's the water body, a round structure, voluminous structure. It goes deep. It will be circular in shape and there'll be water there. They dig it. So here we have the concept of bore hole, where in India we call it as bore well, because that well concept is there. Even in Europe, we have seen well and other things, but here somehow that well concept is not there. So there was one well, very deep, and there was water in that pilgrimage site. And anybody, because the well was too deep, and if anybody bends inside and sees the water inside, because the water at the rock bottom or very deep, you can't see it because it is very dark. If you see the water inside, that means your desire will be fulfilled. Whatever desire you may have, it will be fulfilled. So many people went to that and they were trying to peep in the wall of that well to see the water. So they were trying hard to, so if they see, they thought, see the water there inside the well, they thought we are blessed. So now this couple, newly married couple, they were also going there. And the husband, somehow with great difficulty, he bent and immediately he saw the water. And he was very happy. Oh, I saw. So what is my desire? He was recollecting his desire. My desire will be fulfilled. He was recollecting what is my desire. By that time, in matter of seconds, the wife, the newlywed in that couple, the wife, she was trying very hard to peep in that well. Somehow, because of the water below, she slipped and she fell inside the well. It is so deep, maybe some 200 meters or 300 meters. And if you fall down, stone, death is sure. And nobody can survive. That is the depth. So she fell and all started crying and the wailing newlywed couple, and the wife has passed away. What to do? Now all are crying. But this husband looking, gaping at the sky with surprise. Why are you not crying? Your wife has fallen down. She is dead now. Shouldn't you cry and express your concern and your sorrow? No, I was deeply surprised. Why? What were you surprised? I didn't know my desire will be fulfilled so soon. So seeing the water in the well, he thought that was his desire. I didn't know the deity was so powerful in the pilgrimage that my desire will be fulfilled so soon. So this is the way by which we go to the pilgrimages and go there to see the ornaments. They go to Kanyakumari. They do not know what is the glory of the Divine Mother there as a 7-year-old girl standing there. She did so much of tapasya for so many years in one feet and got Lord Shiva as her husband as a small child of 7. We don't study that Mahatmya, the glory of that place. But we go, what do we see there? I have noticed so many people, they will be noticing the nose ring of the deity. Oh, it is shining so much. It's so beautiful color. They're not bothered about the deity and her glory, Mahatmya. They're only bothered about the ornaments and so many other things. So now, Ramakrishna, he tells, how should we do the pilgrimage? What is the way of the pilgrimage? So Ramakrishna tells, when we go to the yatra, he himself went to so many pilgrimages like Devagar, then Kashi, Vrindavan. And if you study the life of Sri Ramakrishna, you will know how should we go to the pilgrimage, with what attitude we should go to the pilgrimage. But now people are so fast and going here and there after money and name and fame, they will not have time. So we have to package it quickly so that what has Ramakrishna told about pilgrimage? When we go to the pilgrimage, Ramakrishna tells, you should know the glory, the Mahatmyam of that place. You should see the deity. Keep that, observe nicely the deity. Keep it in the heart. With such intense focus, you should keep the deity, the Devata, the god or the goddess of the pilgrimage in your mind. Nicely look with your eyes, hear the glories of the Lord with all your indriya sense organs. Smell the beautiful flower and the fragrance of this place, the agarbatti. So all that, not only audio visual, but everything, all the beautiful fragrance, the sparsha with your skin, the organ of skin, feel the atmosphere of the place, then fill the deity in your eyes and your mind. Then afterwards, when you come out of the temple, you should sit, close your eyes and meditate on the deity, what happened there. When you come back to the house too, you have to meditate on that. Ramakrishna tells that after nicely observing the pilgrimage, the deity, the god and the goddess, then after coming back or after coming out of the temple or that pilgrimage, you have to meditate while traveling or even while you come back to the house. You have to meditate on that deity, the glory and all the things what you have heard, seen, everything you have to meditate. There is a meditation called Lila Dhyana. We know only static meditation. We close our eyes and then try to visualize the God sitting there like a stone image or something, photo. But there is another meditation called Lila Dhyana. Lila Dhyana means all the play, the beautiful game, the beautiful Leela of the God. What has he done? What did he do there? What is the thing the Lord did there in that place? Why did he come to that place? So you have to think of all that thing and visualize everything. And that's called Leela Dhyana. Not only static meditation, it is dynamic meditation. So now Ramakrishna tells, after going to the pilgrimage, after coming back, you have to visualize, you have to meditate everything and keep it in your mind. Whenever you are in distress, whenever you are in trouble, then you have to recall all these sweet memories of the pilgrimage. Then that will cool down your mind. That will give you a lot of inspiration. That is the way you have to make use of the pilgrimage. That is what Sri Ramakrishna tells about the pilgrimage, Leela, Dhyana, and so many other things. Let me give you an example. I had been to long back, Kedarnath, which is in the Himalaya. I think the Prime Minister of India, he too went and renovated the temple. He did so many things to that place. He meditated there. Now, what is this Kedarnath? It is Lord Shiva. Why did he go there? What is the speciality of that place in Himalaya, Kedarnath or Kedareshwar? So you should know what is the glory, what is the Mahatmya, what is the story behind it. It goes back to Mahabharata. With the Pandavas, after the war, they had killed so many people, the soldiers, the bad people. So they had a sense of guilt that we have killed our kith and kin and all the other people. So much of sin has been committed. What is the way out? So Lord Shiva is sitting in Kashi. What is he doing there, sitting there? Anybody can go ahead. Been to Kashi this time? I have been to Kashi many times, maybe 8 or 10 times I've been to Kashi. Almost every year or every 2 years I go to Kashi. I have the darshan of Lord Shiva there. You can touch the Shiva Linga, you can do the Abhisheka, you can put the Bilvapatra, everything. You can do that early morning or sometimes some time will be given. You can do that. Anybody can go and touch and do the Abhisheka. That is the speciality. Then what is the speciality? What will happen? You know, Holy Mother Sharda Devi, when she went to Kashi, she had the vision that Lord Shiva is sitting there. And when the people touch the head or that Shiva Linga, Lord Shiva is absorbing the sins of all those people who are touching him and giving them that beautiful spiritual quality to them. She had the vision, Mother. What is that? Lord Shiva is sitting there. Whenever the people are going and touching that Shiva Linga and doing the worship, doing the Abhisheka with water and Bilva, Shiva is absorbing their sin. So time immemorial, even when there is pralaya, dissolution, Kashi will not be destroyed. It is on the Trishul of Lord Shiva. It will be always there. Even after the dissolution, Kashi or Varanasi will be there. So Shiva is sitting there, and when the people go there, the devotees, he receives their papa, their sins, and he's blessing them. Now, the Pandavas, they thought they had that guilt conscience that we have killed our kith and kin and so many people. 18 Akshauhini Sena, millions and millions of soldiers were killed. So they had that sense of guilt, so many widows, so many orphans. So they went there to Shiva to give up their sins and seek blessings. Now Shiva was receiving the sins of all the ordinary and so many other people. But now he wanted to play a little. Leela, little play, some fun and frolic and prank. See, all the time sitting there and receiving the sin. What is the, it'll be boring, isn't it? Shiva wanted to have little fun. So what he did there, he told, I will not receive the sin of these Pandavas who have come here. And he went away from there. He escaped from that place. So they came there. They saw Shiva is not there. Where is Shiva gone? Do not know where he is gone. So they went in search. So they came to the Himalayas. So where did they first start their search? Haridwar. Why does the name Haridwar comes? Because it has two names. Hara, Hari. It's the same meaning. One who takes away our sins or our fault. He attracts our mind to him. That's why the name Hara or Hari. Same meaning. Hara means Shiva, Hari means Vishnu. Same meaning. See, if you know the meaning, you will not have the difference between the deity. You see, Hara is also the same thing. One who takes away all our sins, one who attracts our mind to him, steals our mind. That is called Hara or Harati. So Hara, Haradwara. Dwara means gateway or gate or the door. Haridwara means the doorway to find Lord Vishnu. Haradwara means the doorway to find Shiva. Both the same thing. So Haridwar, Haridwar. You all go to Himalayas, but you do not know what is that Haridwar. So then you go to Hrishikesh, then you go to Kedar, Badri, Gangotri, Yamunotri, all those things. So now you have pleasant this thing in the Himalayas. You will go to good hotels and enjoy that scene and come back. Now, what is that Haridwar? Now you came to know what is that Haridwar. The gateway to, they searched the Pandavas. They started searching Lord Shiva and they started their journey from there. So it is Haridwara, gateway to find Shiva. So they went deep into Himalaya searching to Lord Shiva. Shiva was in a, what you call, secretly hiding in one place. So they came to know Shiva is hiding there. So they went to that place. Shiva came to know they're coming to meet me. So he escaped from that place. So where Shiva was sitting in a Rahasya, Gopya way, that is in a secret way in Himalayas, that is even now called as Gupta Kashi. In Kashi, he was openly sitting. Here secretly he was hiding. So it is called Gupta Kashi. Gupta means Rahasya, secret way. So when the Pandavas came there, he wanted to further continue the play a little prank with the Pandavas. So he escaped from that place also. That even now, if you go on the way to Kedareshwar, that place Gupta Kashi is there. You can go and visit that. There is a beautiful Shiva temple where Lord Shiva was staying there. And after that, now still further, he went. Shiva took the form of a bull. You know, the cow is she. A bull is a he. So Shiva took the form of a bull and then mixed with all the 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 cows which had come there to graze. You know, Himalaya, there are not much tree and vegetation. It is grasslands because of the cold and other things. So now all the people bring their cows. So thousands and thousands of cows. So they have the bulls and cows there grazing in that grassland in the Himalayas. So Shiva took the form of a bull and hid amongst that, one of the thing. Now, how to search amongst the 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 cows? How can the Pandavas now search Shiva in that place in the Himalayas? So Bhima was a little, you know, one of the brothers, second brother of the Pandavas. First is Yudhishthira, the head of the brothers. Then second is Bhima, then is Arjuna, then Nakula, Sahadeva. So Bhima, a little intelligent, he thought, okay, if Shiva has taken the form of the bull or the cow, let me do a test. What did he do? He grew up a little bigger. He was a brother, younger brother, you know, you were the Amsha of Vayu, and he was called the younger brother of Hanuman. He had this power of growing a little bigger. He took a bigger form, put his one leg onto the one valley of a mountain, and in that another leg, he put to another mountain. So all the cows had to pass through that valley, no other way, while they are going in the evening back to the house. So allowed all the Pandavas, they allowed all the cows to go between that valley. They had to pass under the legs of Bhima. You know, the punishment in olden days in India, if the children are not very intelligent, they used to tell, go under the leg of that student who is very intelligent. That was the olden days, that was the punishment, that was very insulting. So now Lord Shiva, who is the father of the whole universe and such a great personality, will he go under the feet of an ordinary person, Bhima? No. So all the cows and bulls went away under the feet of Bhima. But one bull was standing near that. Now they could identify this is Lord Shiva. Now they tried to go near him. So the Shiva in the form of the bull started going down to the earth to escape from them. Bhima was the fastest runner of that time. He ran and ran and ran and ran. That bull was about to go and get into the earth and covered. You know, in India, the bulls have some special features. If you watch it, the back here, there will be a hump, a very big hump on the bull, back of the bull in India. So that portion was only above the earth. Now Bhima ran and fell, he dived and caught hold of that portion of the bull. So now Shiva was pleased with the Pandavas' search for him. So he gave the vision and he told, I will take away all your sins and I will give you liberation. Whatever you want, I will give you. And that hump of the bull is what you see if you go to Kedareshwar. That is the Kedareshwara Linga. So if you go to Shivalinga, Kedareshwar, the Shivalinga is not like the regular Shivalinga. It is the hump of that bull. It is in the shape of that hump of the bull. Even now, if you go, if somebody has visited that, you can see that is Kedareshwara Shiva. So now you see, if you know the Mahatmya, the glory, and then go to that place. And now if you meditate, if you have the vision, if you touch that Shivalinga, how much of peace and how much of satisfaction and how much of spirituality you can gain by that. This is Leela Dhyana. You can meditate on this. This is the way you have to do the pilgrimage. That is what Ramakrishna tells. Now, I gave you that Kashi pilgrimage to you. Now the Haridwar and Kedareshwar. Now, when I went, why did I go to India? I went to attend the heads conference. Belur Math had called me. So I attended the heads conference. They told you have to sing bhajans. So I was given in another session, one concluding session to sing a bhajans. Now I was thinking, what shall I sing? Should be something special. Then I explained the meaning of the song and then where is it sung, why, and all those things. And what was that? Paramadayal, Prabhu Paramadayal. I sang that. And all the sadhus, 180 heads of the center who had assembled, that was the biggest number of heads conference which had been held in Belur Math. All liked that beautiful song. I told how the devotees of South Africa, they love Master and they sing this song before everything and explained everything. And then I sang that. They were mesmerized by that meaning of that short song. People were so much after that. They asked me to sing again and again. They recorded it, the song. They wanted to introduce there in India. That's a different thing. Now, that was one of the advantages of a pilgrimage. I could tell the glory of South African devotees to the heads of the centers and all the other people in Belur Math. Vice presidents were there. President Maharaj was there. And all the trustees were there. All the sadhus, the heads of the heads were there. 180 or 82 heads were there. Whatever that might be. After that, after Belur Math, I went to Kamarpukur. I went to Jairam Bhatti, all the pilgrimage. Then I came to Swami Vivekananda's ancestral house in Kolkata. Then after that, from there, I went to Bihar. Most of the people here in South Africa, some have come from Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Gujarat, all those things. But most of them have come from Bihar. So I went to that place, Bihar. What was the place? The capital of Bihar, Patna. So why did I go to Patna? Because there is one very famous pilgrimage site near to that. From Patna, you have to go on road. It is about 120 kilometers. So I went there on the road, vehicle, 120 kilometers from Patna. At that time, this Karwa Chauth, very big occasion in Bihar was going on. All the ladies, the mothers will go on into the bank of Ganga. Ganga is flowing there in Patna. They will stand there, they will do the puja, they will be fasting everywhere. It was crowded. So I went to Gaya, the famous pilgrimage in India, Gaya. So what is the deity there? Vishnu, Lord Vishnu. Why is it special for us, especially for the devotees of Sri Ramakrishna? You know, I went to the temple there. Gadadhara Vishnu, he's called Gadadhara, one who wields the mace, Gada. So Gadadhara Vishnu temple is there. I went there, and that was the place, that temple where father of Sri Ramakrishna, Kshudirama Chattopadhyaya, had the vision where Lord Vishnu came and told, I will come and be born as the son of you in your house. So it is Gadadhara Vishnu who has come as Ramakrishna avatar. So I had a deep desire to go there, so I went there. What is the speciality? What is the Mahatmya? What is the glory of that place? There was one Asura, a demon. Usually demons, they don't love Vishnu, they are angry or this thing about Vishnu. You know, demons or Asuras, they are the brothers or cousin brothers or brothers of Devatas. There was one great Maharshi, Kashyapa Maharshi. He had two wives, Diti and Aditi. Has anybody heard any mothers having the name Diti? Nobody. They have Aditi, so many Aditis are there. Anybody having the name Diti, any mother? No. Why? The Kashyapa Maharshi, son, the two wives, Diti, the children of Diti were Daityas, Asuras, demons. The children of Aditi were gods. Indra, Chandra, Vayu, Varuna, all those people. That's why they keep the name Aditi, not Diti. So now, the Asuras or the demons, they don't like Vishnu, they like Shiva and Brahma. Now, though the Asuras, the demons, hate Vishnu, this great devotee, this person called Gayasura, a demon, he had great love and devotion to Vishnu. He did so much of tapasya, he did so much of penance, and had the vision of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu was pleased with this demon and asked him, what boon do you want? He was such a good person of unselfishness that he told, oh Lord, I don't want any personal boon for me, but please promise me that you will stay here in this place and bless all the people who come here. They do their Shraddha ceremony or obsequies to their parents or to their people who are dead. They should get liberation. Please grant. It is not for me, selfishness. It is for all others. That was the intensity of unselfishness. The Lord told, he was pleased with that. Yes, he left his one foot there in that place. Even now, if you go in the temple, big temple, you will see there is Vishnu Pada. People go there and do this Shraddha Pinda ceremony. If you do that, that person, whether it may be your father, your mother, or your grandparents, or anybody who have given up their body, if you do Shraddha, afterwards, you need not do Shraddha at all. Any last ceremony need not be done after that. Because once you do here, liberation is guaranteed. That is the intensity of that place. And that foot of Lord Vishnu is there in the stone marked there. I could go touch and worship that feet and go to the temple and all the other things. So that is Vishnu Gaya. From Vishnu Gaya, a little away, there is one more Shakti Pita. The mother, divine mother, Sati Dakshayani's temple. It's a Shakti Pita. There are 51 Shakti Pitas. This is one of them. It's called Mangala Gauri Shakti Pita. What is this Shakti Pita? Why 51? You know, before Parvati took that avatara and became with great penance, became the wife of Shiva, the first avatara of Parvati was as Sati Dakshayani. Now, the father of this Sati Dakshayani was Daksha, was one of the Prajapatis, progenitor. He insulted Shiva in front of everybody in the Yagna. So this wife, Sati Dakshayani, couldn't bear the insult of Lord Shiva, her husband, so she gave up her body. So then Shiva took that body upon his shoulder and went round the world with grief. So Vishnu thought, if Shiva goes like this, there will be pralaya and disturbance in the world. So slowly with his Sudarshana Chakra, when Shiva was in that meditative state, carrying her and going here and there, he cut off all the body into pieces. And all the pieces of that body of Saktasi Dakshayani fell at different places in India. And that is the 51 Shakti Pita. I've gone to so many Shakti Pitas, might be have covered about 35 or 40, 51 are there. Some are in Bangladesh, one is in Pakistan. So I don't know when I can go and have those pilgrimages. That's a different thing. Here in Gaya, there is one. I visited that place, worshipped the mother. Then another 30 kilometers away, if you go, we have the Bodh Gaya. What is this Bodh Gaya? See, the word Bodh comes from Buddha. Buddha, when he was doing the penance for illumination, to have the realization, he sat in this place in Bodh Gaya. He did intense meditation. He decided, let this body fall off. He gave up food, he gave up water, his body was emaciated, like skeleton. He told, the body may fall, it may die, but I am not bothered. Until I get the realization of the Supreme, I will not get up from this place. He sat in meditation and he got the illumination under the tree, people tree, Ashwatha Vriksha. The tree is still maintained there from the Buddha's period. So that is the place where Buddha got illumination. So I went to that place that's called Bodh Gaya. So from all the Buddhist countries, people come there. From Korea, from Thailand, from China, from Japan, everywhere, Sri Lanka, people come there. They have their temples there. They come and meditate at this place. What a beautiful atmosphere. So that is Bodh Gaya. From that place now, you are all now following me in pilgrimage. You are also coming to that pilgrimage now. From Bodh Gaya, I came back to Patna. Then from Patna, I went to Chapra. What is this Chapra? Chapra is the place deep interior in Bihar. That is the place where Latu Maharaj or Swami Adbhutanandaji was born. That is the birthplace. Maybe that's not the exact birthplace, but that is the area where Latu Maharaj was born. So now from there, why did I go there? I could, one is Chapra is Latu Maharaj's birthplace. Another thing is nearby there is one ashrama. What is that ashrama called? Gautama Maharshi ashrama. What is this Gautama Maharshi? Do you know? Ramachandra, as a young boy, was taken by Vishwamitra Rishi to protect his yagna from Ayodhya. Rama, Lakshmana were taken. So they were taken to different places and he started giving them so many astra, shastra, the missiles and everything, taught them so many mantras. The great discoverer of Gayatri mantra, Vishwamitra, gave so many things to them. So he brought them to this Gautama Maharshi ashrama. While moving, by chance, that young Ramachandra, that youth or boy Ramachandra's feet, it touched one stone. And that stone, when touched by the feet of Rama, it got transformed into a beautiful woman. Who was that? Ahalyama. Ahalyama, due to her curse, she was there as a stone for thousands and thousands of years. And what was the remedy from the curse? When Lord Ramachandra as Avatara comes and touch his feet to that stone, you will be coming out of that. And I went to that place. That is the Gautama Maharshi ashrama. We have read in the Ramayana. And after that, I went to another ashrama a little away that is called Dadichi ashrama. There was another great Maharshi. There was one demon called Vritrasura. He was troubling all the good people. So Indra wanted to kill, but he couldn't be killed. So what was the remedy? Any great Maharshi who can sacrifice his body, life, and give the backbone. And if you make a weapon out of it, and with that weapon only, that demon will be killed. So this great Maharshi, for the sake of the good of the world, he gave up his body, his backbone, his life. He sacrificed his life. And with that backbone, the Vajra Ayudha of Indra was made. And with that, he killed the Vritrasura, the demon. So that Dadichi Maharshi's ashrama I went. You know, Nivedita has done a flag for the Indian national flag. She wanted to design. Now you have this tricolor flag with Ashoka Chakra, but Nivedita designed one flag. And in that flag, this Dadichi Maharshi, that Vajrayudha bone has been put in the flag. If you notice that, that is that Dadichi Maharshi who sacrificed his life for the sake of the whole world. So that is Dadichi. I went to that Dadichi Maharshi ashrama. Then now we are coming to a very important thing, because if I go on telling my pilgrimage, taking you, I will take too much of time. So with this last pilgrimage, I had gone to so many other places. I can't take you to all those pilgrimages now. Very important pilgrimage I went. What is that? From Chapra, I went to one place in Bihar. It is on the border of Nepal. If you go a little from there, 20, 30 kilometers, you enter into Nepal. But at that time, it was undivided India. The British, to make India poor and controllable to them, they divided and redivided. So all that you know, the history, let us not go to that politics and history and other things. Now, border of this Nepal, there is one place called Muzaffarpur. I went to the ashrama there. From there, about 50 kilometers away or 60 kilometers away, there is one place called Sita Madi. It is pronounced as Sita Madi, but it is written as Sitamarhi. Sita Marhi, but it is the local pronounce it as Sita Madi. What is that special? You know how Sita Ma was not, didn't have the birth like any, we do not know her birth in a biological way. But you know, Janaka Maharaja, the father of Mother Sita, he was a Rajarshi, a realized soul, but he was a king. He would be the first to go and show the people what to do, and everything used to work. So after the rainy season, he would be the first person to go and plow the land, till the land. So he came to this place and he was plowing. At that time, when that plow went deeper inside, it stuck up with some box, and they opened the box, they got this baby Sita. That's why she get the name Sita. Sita in Sanskrit means furrow, the furrow of the land. So Sita Ma was found there. So I went to that place, Sita Marhi. So from there, where Sita Ma was found, if you go deeper into Nepal, some 40, 50 kilometers, we get Janakapuri, Mithila Nagara. Ramayana, you might have heard Mithila Nagara, Mithila Adisha Janaka. So in Ramanam Sankirtan also, you hear that name, Mithila Nagara, Mithila Adishwara, all that thing, that term will come. So that's why another name for Sita is Maithili, because she was from that place, Mithila. And that area, Bihar, just like you have Bhojpuri, they have another language near Ayodhya, that is Awadhi. In Vrindavan, it is called Braj Bhasha, language dialect of Hindi. So there is also dialect of Hindi, different dialect, it's called Maithili Bhasha. So what is the speciality here? Here is the palace of Janaka Maharaja, the father of Sita. Why? What is that so important? That is the place where Mother Sita grew up as a child. Grew up to that. She was a girl maybe at the time of 12 or 11, or I do not know exactly. That is when Ramachandra was taken by Valmiki Maharshi. For what? There was a Swayamvara competition. In those days, the women, it is not the men who chose the women, the woman would choose the men for their marriage. That's called Swayamvara. So the competition would be done. The men had to go and participate in the competition. If they win in that, then they would get that girl, or that girl would garland. Now Sita Ma was waiting with the garland, and now so many king and other people had come, princes, to win that. And what was that? There was a Shiva Dhanus, Lord Shiva's bow, big bow. Anybody who strings that bow, then he will get the hand of Mother Sita. So many king, even Ravana also went. He couldn't, that bow fell, it was so strong and big, it fell on him and he couldn't wriggle out. It was a very difficult insult to Ravana. So many people went, they couldn't, no prince, no king could do that. But Rama, as a boy, as a youth, he went there, and in that he participated in that. Valmiki Maharshi, Vishwamitra Maharshi took him there, and Rama not only lifted that Shiva Dhanus, he strung that, and when that, after stringing that, they twine, or they make that sound of that. It was so intense. Rama was so strong that Shiva Dhanus broke and fell to three places. One piece fell into one lake, and another fell a little away. Even now that place is there. I went to that place where that Dhanus is there, that has turned like a stone. We can touch that. There's a tree grown there. I could go to that place. And after that, marriage was performed near the palace, and that place where the Havan and other thing, marriage ceremony took place, that is also there, where Rama and Sita were married. And another place is there near Janaka's, that palace, where as a girl and this boy Rama, they met for the first time. All that place is there. So I visited all that place. I had wonderful this thing. I used to take photographs from that and sent to our group, South African group, and our other groups, and people might have seen that. So I was sending all the photograph, all that places wherever I went to the pilgrimage. The photographs may be there, so people can have it and have a look at it. So many other pilgrimage things are there. I can take you through all those places. Now we will stop the pilgrimage at the birthplace of Mother Sita, and where Mother Sita grew up, the Janakapuri, the Shiva Dhanus, where Shiva's bow was broken by Rama and it fell there. So now here we will stop the pilgrimage. We will try to continue the pilgrimage maybe in some other class like a satsang or something like that. Now with this, see now, what did Ramakrishna tells when we go to the, now we had been to the pilgrimage of all this place. Leela Dhyana, you have to meditate upon that. That is the way you have to do the pilgrimage. Ramakrishna has shown us the way. We will meditate on all this beautiful pilgrimage. You can visualize that. You can feel that. Everything you can feel. If you go to the internet, type the name, you can get the pictures and everything there. And even the Mahima, the glory of that place. So you can, now you have so many amenities. You can make use of that, and enjoy that pilgrimage and enjoy the spiritual benefit. Thank you. Namaste. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om.